Hey everyone out there, how the hell is everyone doing? It is the host here, it is Teen Rai. Now, before I go any further on this review, I'm going solo on this review. It is totally fine with me. So sit back, get something awesome to eat, snacks or whatever you feel like eating, get something to wash it down with, because this will definitely, in my opinion, will be an electrifying review. So this review of Clash of Champions took place last night in Boston, Massachusetts, 2017 edition. And this is the last pay-per-view of 2017. And this is the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, okay? Thank God, okay? This is the last one. So hopefully 2018 will be a better year, but you never know. Okay, first match. There were 8 matches to discuss. First one is a kickoff show. Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder. Now everyone knows why they did this, because Mojo Rawley won the Battle Royal, entered the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 33. And after that, WWE did not know what to do with him, That's their fault, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Mojo Rawley, but he could be like a decent mid-carder if they push him in the right direction. Because Zack Ryder was out due to injuries, so when he came back, they reformed that team. That was very stupid, in my opinion. Zack Ryder should do his own thing, and Mojo Rawley should do his own thing, but they decided to put them back together for some stupid reason. I was not really excited when they got back together. I could care less. They should win after the belts. I think they tried, but I think WWE had other ideas. They should win the belts. Then the next episode of SmackDown Live, Mojo Rawley should turn on them or screw them on the tag team belts, something like that. And then there would be a big thing, or they do it on pay-per-view wise, but whatever. So Mojo Rawley beat Zack Ryder, so freaking obvious. What it is next for those two athletes, we'll find out on SmackDown Live edition. I don't care about this match. I watch it, but I was not really into it. You know what I'm saying? I was not really say, holy cow, Mojo Rawley won, big shocker, right? No. So this should have happened a long time ago, the breakup, but I guess it was not the great opportunity. So hopefully hopefully they don't have a rematch. Probably will. And Zack Ryder looked like he had different music because they recently released Johnson, the guy who did the music for many, many years. His entrance is a little different. Zack Ryder, I love it. What's your thoughts on new Zack Ryder's music? A little different. It looked like a remix kind of thing. Okay, first match on the actually Clash of Champions pay-per-view, the United States Championship match, the Triple Threat match. You got Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, the U.S. Champion, and Mr. Glorious, Baba Ruiz. I think it was a good match. Why they put Dolph Ziggler in the match, who the hell knows? I love the whole match. Everyone did their own part, but out of nowhere, Dolph Ziggler did his finish move, and he beat the champion, Baron Corbin. Usually when they have a triple threat match, they don't pin the champion. So he pinned the champion. A lot of people on social media was very pissed off. I was kind of disappointed. Why do they want to give it to Dolph? I thought he was going to leave in a couple months. That's what it says on social media. Man, that was a huge curveball. So, I don't know. So, most likely we're going to see Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler probably this Tuesday coming up on SmackDown Live. What the hell? And I think Baron Corbin was not a really good U.S. champion. I think Bobby Roode will be a good champion. And all the good stuff. So W really dropped the ball on that one. It was a good match. But why did they give it to Dolph? Who knows? Only people who works backstage knows. So I think they made a mistake on that one. Because if Bobby Roode won, it'd be a great moment for him in his great young WWE career on the main roster, So I was not really fired up for that matchup. Next match, it was the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It was a fatal 4-way. It was a very good match overall. The Usos were retained. That was so obvious. I really was pushing for Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. You know, hopefully they win the belts. Maybe at the next big pay-per-view, bigger than this one, at the Royal Rumble, or maybe possibly at WrestleMania if it's on the card. Hopefully it's on a freaking pre-show. If it is, that's a big shame. Great action. A lot of these guys did their finishing move and all the good stuff. I can't remember what happened. Everything that happened last night, so I'm trying to remember. So I'm glad the Usos won. I'm glad they turned heel. I know they've been heel for a while, but if they're a babyface and they're still champions, people will get tired of them, you know. So the face run got burned out. So this run is very good. Who's gonna beat them for the belts? Who the hell knows? Maybe they'll bring somebody up from the NXT roster. Who knows? So I'm very happy. Next one is the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship in the Lumberjill match. I don't know what they call it, Lumberjack. Lumberjack is for men, right? So I think WWE really screwed up on that one. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. So Charlotte Flair versus Natalya. Okay, this is a not the best match for Natalya. I'm not a big fan of her. Charlotte retained, so obvious. Now, when the match is over, Natalya had this speech. Does that mean she's retired or not retired? Is this part of the storyline or not? I think she's not retired. I think she's just mad because she lost the belt. Or maybe she's going to take some time off because Christmas is upon us, you know? So, it was a pretty good match. But what's next for Charlotte Flair? We'll find out on Tuesday on SmackDown Live. Or maybe we'll see a rematch. Who the hell knows? So, I was not really fired up for this match. They could do way better without that women around the ring, you know? But, whatever. And I really thought we were going to see a cash-in, but it never happened. I think they could do it at the Rumble, maybe this Tuesday night, or in between, before WrestleMania. Maybe they do it at WrestleMania for the first time for the women's, you know? Because they did it for the men's not that long ago. WrestleMania 31. Great moment. I'm still kind of mad at myself. I did not do a live reaction, but whatever. Okay, bring those stooges. I just say stooges. Jim Mahal stooges. Burns Dangle. I did not really get into this match. What about you? That match should be in a pre-show also. It should be like a double-header pre-show, but whatever. Okay, now a lot of people says this should be a main event. I had a feeling it's not going to be a main event. Okay, let me see here. Sami Zayn, KO, you know, the tag team partners versus Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, the problem I had with this, because when Shinsuke helped out Randy Orton, they should not have Shinsuke Nakamura help out Randy Orton on that episode on SmackDown Live. They should keep it hush-hush. Then they let him come out last night on Clash of Champions. Make a little mystery, but WWE really dropped on that ball with that department. And then Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan, two referees. Daniel Bryan recently announced that this past Tuesday. And if Sami Zayn and KO loses, they're fired from WWE, you know, AK storyline wise. Both referees got really into it. Daniel Bryan lay on top of Shane O'Mac, and you could tell there's some tension. And Shane O'Mac did a 1, 2, and he went back. And if this was TV 14, he would go those two. He will give Sami Zayn and KO the bird, you know, the middle finger, like he did to The Rock back in the day, but he didn't because of PG. So you could tell that Shane O'Mac really wants to screw Sami Zayn and KO. So something's gonna happen. So after that, Daniel Bryan got into it and it was a fast 3 count, and he left. It looked like he was in the area of Shane O'Mac. You know how he supposed to count to 3. So we're definitely going to see some awesome build up. I mean, actually, it is a good build up. We'll see what's next with the storyline. So I'm looking forward to it on Tuesday night. So that's awesome. Okay. I thought Daniel Bryan's gonna beat the crap out of Shane O'Mac, but I guess they want to save that for on Tuesday. We'll see. I wish that Daniel Bryan was clear from the WWE doctors and we could see Daniel Bryan versus Shane O'Mac, maybe at Rumble or not. Maybe he's not. Maybe this whole time he was cleared, or maybe WWE just is a big old cover up. I love Daniel Bryan. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. Maybe Daniel Bryan turned heel last night. We don't know that. We'll find out when he says something on the mic. We'll find out. I cannot wait. Hopefully it opens up the program. Okay, the main event: AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. This is a rematch from the live when they went to India. The reason they did it because Brock Lesnar wants to face AJ Styles instead of Jinder Mahal. I'm glad they changed that. So AJ Styles retained the belt, no interference. So AJ Styles retained. It was a very good match. I love it. Probably was not the best main event for SmackDown Live. Overall, it was an okay pay-per-view to close out the 2017 pay-per-views. So I don't think my eyes, they put all their effort on the last pay-per-view of the year. It seemed like they do that once in a while, And nobody's not going to watch it. I forgot about this pay-per-view so close to Christmas, From my point of view, they shouldn't have no pay-per-views in December. They should just concentrate on 2018. Starting off with the Royal Rumble. But it's all about the money. But this is an average pay-per-view. I really, really love how Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac got into it. How Daniel Bryan count a fast 3 count, and Sami Zayn and KO got their jobs saved. It was so obvious because they're gonna be in this new match on Facebook, and their names were on their marquee, on the internet. So that kind of ruined it. So way to go, W! You kind of ruined the whole thing. The women's match, I could care less. I was not really fired up in that. I think the U.S. match to kick off the show was good, but on the downfall, why give it to Dolph Ziggler? He's going to be on his way out anyways. Is this his last run? Probably. The pre-show, I didn't care about. I know a lot of people out there love Zack Ryder. Other people love Mojo Rawley. Hopefully this is just a one-time deal kind of feud or match. I don't know if you call it a feud. But let's just see what happens. So, did anyone out there attend this event in Boston, Massachusetts, home of the Patriots? They're 9-time division champions. Congratulations to them. They won it last night. Home of the Boston Celtics, home of the Boston Brewers, and also home of Sasha Banks. I wonder if she attended that event in the stands. Probably not. Probably she was not home anyway to attend this. So, yeah, nothing really mentioned on this show. Just an average show. And like I said before, I'm going to say it again. WWE does not put any great effort on the last pay-per-view of 2017. So, whatever. I guarantee they're going to put a lot of effort on the road to WrestleMania. The best that they can. So, what pay-per-view, what match did you like? What match you do not dislike? Yeah, I think Daniel Bryan, the tag team match with Sami Zayn and KO and Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura should close out the show. And I thought Daniel Bryan is gonna. I know he screwed Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, but I thought it was gonna be a brewing between Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan, but nothing happened. Shane O'Mac was very pissed off, you could tell. So what the hell are you doing, Daniel Bryan? But we'll find out tomorrow night, So all good stuff. So it was an okay card. Not the best, but whatever. No big surprises. No return. No debuts. Once in a while you see a debut on a pay-per-view, but I guess they want to save that maybe on SmackDown Live or maybe for the road to WrestleMania. Who the hell knows? So if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. If you like the review, I totally understand. All my other social media accounts are down below. I'll see you guys next edition. Probably discuss about wrestling news or whatever. So that really sums it up. So that's all I gotta say. This is Team RA sign off. Thank you for listening. Hit the notification. That really means a lot. You can check out videos from the past, present, and the future. And hit the like and give me some awesome comments. No negative. If you gonna give me some negative stuff, you're definitely gonna get black forever. Later.